His morning crew with Rob, Alison, and Jim.
I try my best to stay up on fashion trends.
Obviously.
But whether they're in style or not, I kind of have a love for fanny packs. I have a friend that collects them, and she just knows how to rock a fanny pack.
Wow.
I'm not quite there yet, but they're just so practical, Jim. You know?
Oh, they are, yes. Yes.
Which color is your fanny pack?
It's like a lime green.
Oh, love it. Hands-free storage. Who doesn't need more of that?
I wear 2 of them at a time.
Okay, but that looks great.
Yes.
Sometimes they do get a bad rap, the fanny pack. So Nike, the shoe company,
Nike?
They're releasing... Do you say Nike?
Yes. The rest of the world does, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that for real?
Yeah,
Or are you
bless your
fooling
heart.
me? All right.
Let's start this over.
Okay. Let's pause.
It's Nike.
Nike.
Yeah, Nike.
It's Nike.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see who's right. So even though they're both spelled the same, if you believe Jim is right, text us with a Y on the end, okay? So we know you mean Nike.
I hate being vindicated.
Okay, so Nike/Nike is releasing a new collection of slides.
Where do you live?
Those shoes you put your foot in.
Oh, the Nikes?
Not tennis shoes, though. They're slides.
Oh.
Like, you just slide your foot. It's like a flip-flop, but it doesn't go between your toe. Got it?
Okay, got it.
So picture that, and then picture a fanny pack
Oh, my
kind of
goodness.
idea, but on the top of it, the part that goes over your foot. So it's got handy storage.
Wow.
Not enough for your...
It's not handy, it's footy. Thank you.
Very funny. But it's not enough to hold your iPhone or something. But if you want to throw in your broken car key.
Right. Well, that's the lower fanny pack. You still got your upper fanny packs around your waist.
Sure.
And maybe the holster fanny pack.
That's a good point. This doesn't have to replace the fanny pack. It's just an accessory to.
Exactly.
Okay.
Gives you more storage.
Well, that's so nice of Nike to
Nike? Who's
invent
Nike?
something like this.
Oh, bless your little heart. You're lost in this big world, aren't you?
Some days, yes.
More than just pretty voices.
I tried to quietly correct Alison so she wouldn't be lost in this big world.
My goodness. I lived a long time saying the wrong word and no one corrected me.
No, they thought you were kidding.
What else are you guys not telling me?
We only have a certain amount of time this morning.
Okay, so let me fill everybody in. I was telling the story about fanny packs and this new shoe that a shoe company came up with that can hold stuff in it. And the shoe company is Nike.
Nike.
But
It's a new
apparently
company.
it's not Nike, and you say Nike, and I didn't know that, and people are texting me
Not only
like
do I say Nike,
crazy.
the rest of the world says Nike.
I didn't know
So
that.
you be an individual.
But it looks like Nike.
Is it short for Nyquil? Yeah, we've been getting a few texts in here.
Yes. And you know what? I'm okay with looking like a doofus. I'll go ahead and read some of these. All right. Sherry says, Allison, you are literally the only person I have ever heard say Nike. Trust me, I've been around a long time.
Thank you so much, Sherry. We got one from Jerry, or should it be just Jer?
Yeah.
Or is it Gary? I don't know. It's Nike. I'm usually on your side, Allison. What? But today I'm going with Jim.
Oh,
Wow.
you are loving this. You
Yes.
are loving it.
I am.
And then we got one from Jean. I try to be on Allison's side most of the time, but cannot on this one. Nike. Also, Jim, listen up. Disappointed with no cat song. Well, toast my whiskers. Yes, Jim had a cat story time just a few minutes ago, and he did not do the closing song, which a lot of people
Well,
are
it's
upset
because
about.
Rob's not here, and he carries that with his wonderful voice.
I will give you that. That's true. Because I have a horrible voice.
Hey, let's get back to Nike.
You want to talk about me being wrong, not you.
No, I would never. put that out there in front of people. Why is it they're all saying, though, normally I go with you, Allison, but this time I agree with Jim? That's the part that's bothering me now.
That's just the truth.
I'm not liking that, but hey.
I'm beginning to question everything now.
Yeah, we'll start from the beginning.
Okay.
We'll just help you.
Thank you.
Before you go back out in public.
Rob, Allison, and Jim.
I don't think of
Conversing
myself
with people.
as like a sheltered person. I think I know a few things. I mean, I'm 39 years old, but apparently I do not know how to say the name Nike because I've been calling it Nike for 39 years.
Yeah, you hold your head up high. You'll be fine.
I always just assumed maybe you could say either, or that people that said
No.
Nike were just being cute.
Or wrong. You thought we were wrong.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yes. So people have been chiming in on this for some reason.
A lot of people, and no one agrees with me. Stephanie says, I know how you feel, though. I spent my whole life thinking saxophone was zaxophone. And my husband corrected me when I was 32 years old.
Oh.
So she gets it.
Yes.
She knows this disorienting feeling I'm having right now.
And I'm getting a little encouragement, of course, from Kelly. Nike, go Jim. Huh?
You were right. I'm not afraid to admit that.
You normally are.
I feel, normally I am, but
afraid to admit it.
I feel like my world's been a little rocked right now.
That's all right. You're going to go out in the world today and say, hey, I like your Nikes, and just feel like you're a part of us.
I guess so. It just sounds so weird to me.
Yeah, Ravonda wanted to share something with us. What's up, Ravonda?
Yeah, I just wanted to encourage Allison just a little bit because we've all been there and we've all done it. I remember when this stuff came out many years ago. I'm showing my age a little bit. My mom and I were going shopping, and my mom said, I've always wanted to try. We need to look for this stuff called potpourri to scent our house. And I had to kind of let Mom know that it was pronounced potpourri. So,
That potpourri.
right, exactly.
Well, in her defense, it does look like that.
Right. Oh, so just want to let you know you're not alone, and most of us out here have done it.
Rob, Allison, and Jim.
Allison is, we're breaking her into this culture that we live in. And she's doing a good job.
So this morning, live on air, I realized after 39 years,
Were the mics on?
Yes, the mics were on. That I have been saying the name of the shoe company wrong. You guys all say Nike, and I say Nike.
Now, when you say you guys, you mean the rest of the population?
Yes.
Okay.
But Cassie did send me a link to a video which I just watched, which shows that we're all saying it wrong. It's Nike.
Oh no. You can't change the world
if you're pronouncing it like the ancient Greek, because
They wore Nikes?
It's named after a Greek goddess, apparently. So there you go. Maybe we're all wrong.
I don't know. Let's just do it.
All right. Well,
Nike, just do it. Sorry.
so funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got some texts. We have a couple. One from Pastor Warner who says, my sister used to always say Tommy Hilfiger.
No.
That's cute.
Pronounce
Hilfiger.
Tom instead? I'm just kidding. That was funny. Oh, we heard from Heather. The other day, my daughter was pronouncing mafia wrong. She kept saying mafia.
Oh, I wonder why they were talking about the mafia.
I don't know.
It came up a lot in their conversation.
Good point. Hey, Angela's on the line. What's up, Angela?
I was just going to go ahead and confess my story of a funny word that I said wrong.
Yes, please do.
You're among friends now. Go ahead.
And my dad will be proud of me. My dad and brother have still tortured me to this day about it.
Oh, no.
But we were in the car going to school. This was about a little over 10 years ago. My brother was in 4th or 5th grade. I was in high school. And my dad's driving us to school. And at the time, we were listening, doing the news, and she said something about a burglary. And I thought to myself, I'm like, I've never said that word before. So I said burglary, and my dad and brother could not contain themselves, and they would not tell me how to actually say it. I got so mad. But, yeah, so every time I say burglary, I have to actually think about it before I say burglary again.
I like the word burglary. You could use it to describe some things.
There you go.
You kind of invented a new word.
I did.
Do you have a pair of Nikes?
I don't.
No one does.
I do.
Mornings with his morning crew.
So my whole world was rocked this morning, live on the air, when I realized that I've been doing something wrong for 39 years.
That is so weird.
And Jim corrected me, which, what? Mind blown.
I had to step out there.
Well, thank you for being the voice that no one else apparently is in my life, telling me I've been saying the word Nike wrong.
Everyone was afraid to tell you.
Thank you for being brave enough.
With your temper and everything.
Yeah. Thank you, Jim. So now I know everyone in America pronounces it Nike.
Yeah.
Except me.
Yeah. Everyone but you. And Tim, your husband. But of course, we've been getting texts about it. People also, well, they were all supporting me. Which,
Yes.
And now something's going wrong. Mallory says, Allison, you're starting something here. I'm going to start calling it Nike, too. You're not alone, girl.
All right,
Mallory, don't jump off the boat there.
So I'm going to keep calling it Nike, even though now I know I'm wrong. Chris texted in, call the Nike headquarters phone number. Call and hear how they answer. That's a good idea.
Think we should do it?
Yeah, let's see what they say. They got to know something, right?
Think they're up yet? Let me see. A little of that. Okay. I think we're there.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here they are.
Thanks for calling Nike.
What?
Oh, there's our answer.
What do they know is what I'm saying, Allison.
Wow.
No. So what are you going to do now?
I'm going to keep saying Nike. I like it. I'm going to be a trendsetter.
Why don't you go to their headquarters and just secretly change that out?
There you go.
You do that? You have that kind of power?
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry about that. It upset your world, didn't it?
Nope. I'm still cool.
Yes, you are.
You gotta laugh at yourself.
Yes, you do. If not, I'll laugh at you.
Mornings with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
This morning, my world was rocked a little bit. I realized a word I've been saying for about 39 years I've been saying incorrectly. But I'm starting to feel a little better.
Well, good.
Some people are texting, making me feel better, including Carrie. She says, I like the way you say Nike better. Sounds chic.
Man,
Yeah.
you have such power. People are pulling over to your side.
That's so sweet, Carrie. I appreciate that because we literally got hundreds of texts that were like, yeah, Jim's right. Allison's wrong.
Yeah, then people started getting crazy.
And we even confirmed it with the Nike headquarters. It is
Yeah.
Nike. I still said Nike headquarters.
Yeah, and the Nike headquarters just called us and said they're going to change it back to Nike.
Yes.
They like you better.
They like mine better. Awesome.
Yes. Yeah. Well, Tracy chimed in on some kind of word their mom mispronounced. What is that, Tracy?
My mom and dad had a set of friends, and I was probably in elementary school, and we could never figure out what she was saying where they were going on vacation. And then when they came back, we couldn't figure out why she loved this place so much because none of us had heard of it as kids. And she calls Hawaii, Hawaii.
Hawaii. She's so friendly.
Yes. Oh, and it was just, as kids, we were all confused and couldn't figure out where they were going. And she talked about Hawaii for as long as I can remember. And it was like, oh, my gosh. And I probably was in high school before I figured out they had gone to Hawaii, and that was now her favorite vacation spot.
Wow.
Have you ever been to Hawaii?
Yes, I have. My husband's retired military, so we've gotten to go over there a couple times when we lived in Guam.
Mornings with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
9-year-old Andrew Emery had one wish. He wanted to be a big brother. And 6 months ago, that dream came true. His baby brother Dylan was born. But then the family found out just a couple of weeks ago that Dylan has a rare and terminal neurological condition called Krabbe disease. But that didn't stop his brother from getting to work. So last weekend, Andrew had a lemonade stand in his hometown of Greenwood, South Carolina, and he raised $6,000 in 2 hours.
I'm going to help pay his doctor bills and buy him a teddy bear.
Words can't describe how proud I am of Andrew. To be 9 years old and to put his little brother first, it's really hard to describe how proud I am. I tell him, but I really don't think he understands.
That was his dad. And of course, this has been such a difficult time for the family, but it's so amazing to see Andrew pour himself into doing whatever he can as a 9-year-old to help his baby brother. There's also a GoFundMe page, and so far that's raised more than $32,000.
Wow. And they said there's no cure for it? Is that what you said?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, they've got some tough days and weeks and months ahead, but you can see they are a strong family full of love.
Yeah, that's a sad story, but to see that little boy with his love for his brother. I always wanted to be a big brother, but it might be too late. Since my mom's 88, it might be too late. But
I'm like your kid sister.
Yeah, okay.
You can boss me around a little bit.
Oh, so you want me to raise money for you? I don't think so. I'll just let you buy me donuts and stuff.
Will you buy me a teddy bear?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Mornings with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
Zach Vray. He played football in college. He was five-time national champion wide receiver with a North Dakota State. Okay, you remember that?
Nice.
Great hands. That guy can catch anything.
Yep.
And he was Minnesota's Mr. Football 2009.
Oh, I thought his name sounded familiar.
Yeah.
Mr. Football.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what that means. But anyway, what's the transition when you have a career like that in football? You review donuts.
About, me gaining weight in the future and being a lot different from football, working out, 5 days a week. And I still do work out quite a bit, but the donuts have increased quite a bit as well.
You see, his friends are making fun of him. His teammates, just playfully, of course. Because normally you don't go from football where you're totally in shape and just eat donuts all the time.
Can he still make dough doing this?
Oh, no. That was very clever like that. But he's got an Instagram page called VrayMoney_eats.
Okay.
Vray, his last name. And he does donut reviews and burger reviews in the Twin Cities way up there.
Most people dream of being a football player. I dream of being a burger and donut reviewer. So he is like living my dream.
He is stepping it up for you. We'll get you in touch with him.
I'm a little envious.
See if you can get a part-time job with him.
Oh, that would be fun.
All right. You can test donuts and burgers in this area.
Yes.
And I can help. Thank you so much.
We'll work on the details.
More than just pretty voices.
Well, Burger King, known for their donuts.
Are they? Are they really?
Well, they are now because, this is what they're doing.
Hey, King, what are you doing? Wait, no. What? Oh, it looks like a donut now. On June 1st, the Whopper Donut. And it comes with a free mini slider.
They're so creative. What they're doing is taking the Whopper, which you're very familiar with, Alison, and they're just cutting a hole out of the middle. Where do they come up with these things?
And then the mini slider, is that the hole?
Just
from
happen to be the same size as the hole.
That's so cute.
And that's free, even though they just cut it out of your Whopper.
That's cute.
Isn't that precious? So you can run right out there now and go get it if you live in Boston or Miami or maybe New York and L.A. They always get everything. And Salt Lake City, of course.
Jim, you're getting our hopes up.
I know.
I wanted one of those mini sliders.
Because they're free? Is that what spoke to you?
Yes. Do you have like a mini cookie cutter I can borrow and I'll just make my own?
You should. If you live where you are right now, you can just go there and cut it out yourself.
DIY version.
Yeah. And then you can post that on your little, what's it called?
Instagram?
No, the other thing.
Blog?
The other thing.
Facebook.
Pinterest.
Pinterest.
The Pinterest fail. That kind of thing.
Yes, good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay, that's it. Mornings with his morning crew.
Now it's time for the most requested segment in his morning crew history.
Oh, wow.
A little poem for you, Jim.
Yeah.
Cats like to purr. Cats have fluffy fur. Cats like tuna fish served in a fancy dish. And for cats, there's no bigger fan than our own Mr. Jim Mann.
Where did that come from?
My brain. Take it away.
Are you okay? You've been working on that for a while.
For 2 minutes. Two whole minutes.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
We'll just end it right there.
No, I want to hear the cat story.
Okay. Well, I saw this on WRAL, Tar Heel Traveler. Mm-hmm. You know that with Scott Mason.
I love Scott Mason.
Well, there's this lady named Siglinda Scarpa. She's Italian. And she grew up in Italy during the World War II. And so she had kind of a rough life growing up. And she came over. She became an actress. And she was, I think, in the New York area and ended up coming down to North Carolina and just fell in love with the place. Of course, now she lives in Pittsboro, North Carolina, and she's got a place called Goat House Refuge. Goat House Refuge, which you would think, hey, there's goats everywhere.
Goats, yeah.
No, she's got a cat or two. In fact, she's got 300 cats, over 300 cats. And, well, you would think when you get 300 cats, you're the cat lady, right? And she's fine with that.
I'm the crazy cat lady. I take it. I'm happy. Look at them. They are very happy. You know, I love these creatures. I can't stand to see them suffer.
Isn't that cute? She's got a heart for the cat. So
A big heart.
when she was little, I think her dad rescued a little kitten, and then she just fell in love with the process at that point. And so she takes in rescued kittens and finds adoption stuff for her. But it costs $30,000 a month to maintain these cats.
I was thinking in my head, 300 cats, that's a lot of money to take care of.
Yeah, I would be thinking that's like $17 a month. $30,000, because I mean she has them all neutered and all that stuff, whatever you do to cats.
Yeah,
and,
doctor bills.
Doctor
food.
bills, and has them puts the chip in them, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she says she begs for money, and she also makes pottery and sells that. Hopefully, she sells a lot of it, because $30,000 a month is kind of big. You don't even make that, do you?
Not even close.
I think you're doing bonuses.
Bonuses.
So maybe you should open up a cat sanctuary.
She is doing a wonderful job and very inspiring. And her life sounds like a movie.
It does. Well, she is an actress.
Yeah.
Maybe she's playing a role.
She's playing it well.
Yes, the cats love her too. So that's exciting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Rob, Allison, and Jim.
Zach Dole and Brianna Garcia, they've been dating for a couple months. They go to the same college there in Lafayette, the University of Louisiana, Lafayette. Not that familiar with it. Are you?
No.
Okay, I'm sure it's a wonderful place. But she's kind of quiet and shy, and he's very outgoing. And so he thought it would be kind of funny to just pick her up every day at the college and like different characters and different cars. Like he made his car like the Batmobile, and he wore the Batman mask, and he's always yelling out to her to embarrass her, honking the horn. And she seems very sweet.
Brianna,
And so she's embarrassed.
Brianna!
As she said the first couple times, it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But months into it, it is no longer funny until he somehow showed up with the Oscar Mayer Wiener truck.
No
vehicle.
way. How'd he do
He
that?
just happened to see it there parked somewhere, and he went, I'll just go ahead and ask, see what happens. And they loved it. And he pulled up. He had a little outfit and everything. And he says he won't be able to top that.
No, that would be almost impossible
Yeah.
to top.
She kind of loved it. She thought, well, okay, that is funny.
What about the cab? How did he get a taxi cab?
Yeah, he just, well, you can get cabs, you understand.
But he was driving it.
Well, I don't know. Apparently he talks people into anything. And he reenacted some TV show from Jersey Shore episode or something, which I've never seen. So I'm sure it was very funny. But
I think he's got a future in sales.
I think so. And I kind of feel bad for her, unless she just thinks it's funny.
I'm sure she does, because it's a little adventure every day after class. She never knows what's going to happen.
Yeah. So she'll just be embarrassed the rest of her life. No big deal.
Mornings with his morning crew.
I remember growing up in Maryland, and when it rained a lot, we would get these things called lawn blisters.
Okay.
You ever come across them?
No.
Well, it's just as you imagine. You've had blisters before, where you just want to pop them.
Ew.
Well, you have a kid, so it's better to pop it on the kid. That's the beauty of being a parent. You get to do stuff like that. Well, there's a video that's up that a mom put of her boys. This is in Alabama, and it's been very wet there also. But, it's where the grass, if you have nice grass, it doesn't have it in my yard anymore because not enough grass. But it's like, it kind of like floats. You see the grass, and she's telling her kids, step on it, Carson. So they're jumping on this. And it finally breaks through. Come on.
So he literally pokes a hole in it with his foot, and then muddy water comes out.
Muddy water, yeah. I thought, it's kind of scary, almost like a sinkhole with a kid be gone all of a sudden. But yeah, it's fun as they destroy the yard.
It reminds me of water beds.
Yes.
Did you ever have a water bed? Yes, of course you did.
Yeah, it's back in the days.
70s and 80s. Yeah.
It was great. I loved it.
Had to bring in the hose to fill up the water bed.
Yeah, and it's not good to jump on those because when you poke a hole in those,
oh yeah,
it's not the same as the yard. But that's a good thing. And the little yard blisters. So look around your house. See if you got one.
Okay, we'll check it out.
And you and Tim can jump on it.
Fun.
While Sammy has to look from the inside.
Fun weekend activity.
His morning crew.
We need to go get all of our free donuts.
What?
It's National Donut Day.
Oh.
I already got my one free one from Dunkin'.
It's beautiful.
Yum. Actually, I'll share it with you. If you want some.
You drop part of it on the floor?
No.
No
I'm just
way.
trying to be nice. Plus, I plan to eat a lot of donuts today, so I may as well share the wealth, right? Well, here's a few freebies and deals that you can get today.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I mentioned Dunkin' Donuts. You get a free classic donut with the purchase of any beverage, which I got my latte. Krispy Kreme, you can get one free donut of your choice, no purchase required.
Wow.
That's exciting. Duck Donuts, which happens to be one of my faves. You can get a free classic donut, cinnamon sugar, powdered sugar, or
Never been
bear.
there.
Oh, it's tasty. And you don't have to buy anything either to get your freebie. And then I thought this one was really neat. Rise Biscuits Donuts. All locations will be donating 100% of the sales from their chocolate icing donut to a local food bank, including Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina.
No way.
So you can do good while eating donuts.
It doesn't get any better than that.
No, it doesn't.
Wow.
How sweet.
So, how sweet. I get that. So, so what part of that
Here you
do
go.
I get?
You can have it.
No, I don't want the whole
Happy
thing.
National Donut
no,
Day.
No, you got to have part of it.
Okay, we'll share.
Yeah, I'll share your donut with you.
Okay.
Isn't that good of me?
Well, it was free, so.
Oh, okay.
His morning crew.
The Mann family is pretty remarkable.
Aren't they?
But let me tell you about another remarkable family.
Okay.
The Lees. They're pretty massive. They've got 12 kids, including a set of quadruplets, a set of twins, and a bunch of adopted kids. And you think it's crazy seeing one child graduate from your family? They have 7 kids graduating from high school this week.
7?
Including the quadruplets. So the quadruplets and another one of their adopted brothers are all planning to go into the military, and their parents are just so happy for them.
I couldn't be any more proud. They are a great example for their peers, and even for our generation. And their mother's done a phenomenal job of raising our 12 children, and I couldn't be any more proud of them.
Rose has joined the Air Force. Bryce is headed to the Navy. Mason is joining the Air National Guard. Yoel will be joining his brother Nevin in the Marines. Nevin is already at Camp Lejeune, where he's a U.S. Marine.
Man, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm not even their parent. I mean, it's great. I would be proud too if any of my kids served in the armed forces, and nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
Because that's what parents do.
Of course. These sound like amazing kids. They already have an idea of what they want to do with their adult lives, what kind of jobs they want to have, and that's how they chose their branches of the military based on what they want to do. So they're smart kids.
Has Sammy committed yet to
Not yet.
anything?
No.
It's wrong.
I know. Right now he wants to be Spider-Man, so.
Well, if you could be Spider-Man, that's the way to go. I'm just saying, don't discourage him.
Okay.
It might be embarrassing at times, but it's fine.
Sure. Dream big.